Hello, today we want to present some of our memories, and I will start with mine. Lately, I've been returning a lot to one of my childhood memories. It's quite creepy, but when I was a child, I didn't thought about this like that. When I was 4 or 5 years old, and we lived with my parents in Pushkin, the suburb of St. Petersburg, sometimes when I misbehaved or when my father got tired of keeping an eye on me, he locked me in a small closet we had those days. To keep me from getting bored, he bought a small saw and put a piece of wood that I had to saw while I was in the closet. Sometimes he left the light on, sometimes he turned off the light, but he always locked the door so I couldn't go out. I don't know how long I stood in the closet. I don't know how many times he locked me. Then it seemed to me that I was spending an endless amount of time there. Each time I tried very hard to saw a block of wood to make my dad proud of me, but I never succeed. The saw was small and the wooden block was too big for me. Every time Dad heard my mom coming home, he opened the closet. I was so happy about to see my mother that I immediately forgot about everything. I never told her about that experience, and back then I never thought about that as something traumatizing. But nowadays my memory returning me back to this.
And now I tell about my memory. I was growing up in the Urals, the region with a wonderful nature. There was a day by the river that I'll never forget. I got too excited and went to deeper water, but then the water flow pulled me away all of a sudden. Panic set in as I struggled to stay afloat. It felt like time stopped and the water seemed endless. Thankfully, a watchful friend noticed my distress, rushed to help me, pulled me back to safety. That time really stuck with me and showed how crucial it's to be careful around the water.
My grandma was my anchor. She raised me and made everything all right. But life took her away in a moment, and now it's just the void. I miss her bad. I would give anything for her to stroll back. The familiar scent and with warm hugs. Life is dull without her, and every day is chat with her. All I want is for her to come back and feel her and her life again.
And mine would be last. I remember being at my ill, dying boyfriend's hospital bed. The room smelled like medicine, and I could hear cars outside. And I was trying to wonder what would be the right way to say goodbye. And my chest got heavy. The room seemed like huge and small at the same time. And as I was holding his hand, all the memories we had squeezed into like a few seconds. And it was really awkward because I felt his hand got cold and I knew he passed away. And I also knew his hand couldn't get cold that fast. It was just like though it was my impression of that. I felt sad and relieved at the same time. Um, it was like a huge space where he used to be, and now it was empty. It was like scary, and it felt weird at the same time. And my memory was lost, so I can share that some of our memories were real and some were fabricated with the help of Chat-GPT. And now we will reveal which ones were real and which were fake. Well, mine was fake.
Mine was real.
Mine was fake.
Mine was real, but it was written by Chat-GPT.